Hi guys, welcome to Office Blokes React. I am Office Bloke Dave.
I'm Office Bloke Mike.
I'm Office Bloke Daz.
Together we are the Office Blokes.
Yes, we are.
It is true. Now this is a story that I've kind of seen a little bit of people talk about.
Oh yeah.
That's why I queued it up. It's a streamer who's got arrested in Japan. Although I hope it's that, based off the thumbnail.
If it's not, then this preamble's going to be.
I know, yeah, it's going to be a mess. Based off the thumbnail, I think it is. And he's gone over to Japan and been pretty disrespectful to people, but live streamed the whole thing.
Right. Where's he gone from?
The States.
Ah, right, okay.
And I think he's done it for a couple of months, gone back to the States, and then gone to Japan again, and then done it, and he's been arrested. And if it is the guy I'm thinking of, he's facing 3 years in prison now.
Wow.
Because obviously there's a lot of respect built into Japanese culture.
Yeah, massively, yeah.
I don't know what the exact charges were, but I just saw like a short reel or, YouTube short or whatever, just talking about it.
Interesting.
That's an interesting story.
Yeah.
Especially when it's streamers seem to think they're above the law when they're doing stuff like that.
Doesn't it?
No Zach Bryan.
No. Do you know who I am? Yeah, and it's also Decoy Voice, which is a channel that we've reacted to a couple of times.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so let's check it out then. Japan finally did it. Let's go for it.
Before getting his face-to-face meet with the street, banned and then unbanned on Kick, a stream from August 30th is found of him trespassing into a Japanese construction site.
Chat, what did I get myself into? Oh, he's mad. He's getting mad, bro. He's getting activated, dog. Chat.
Hey, oh, Fukushima. Whoa. Fukushima. Hey, Fukushima. Hey, Fukushima.
Is he saying Fukushima to the guy?
That's what it sounds like he's saying. Yeah.
That's ridiculous.
What is this guy? Is he of Japanese descent anyway? Does he know the language and things like that?
Looks like a black guy to me. He's an American guy.
Right.
You can see his arms.
Yeah.
When he's saying Fukushima, obviously that's where the second nuclear bomb was dropped, wasn't it?
That's
Hiroshima
right,
and Fukushima.
Yeah. So I think builders are the same all around the world. Don't mess with them, do you?
No. They do a job and get paid.
Yeah,
and that's
exactly.
it. If you start interfering, they don't like it.
Exactly.
Yeah. I'm sure Japanese builders are exactly the same, where they're like, just get that swept up and we can just
we can do
bob
one.
off
Yeah.
for some sake at the pub.
You come to work.
So now, he just got rolled on by 10 Japanese coppers.
Why they unmarked car? How many cops is this? Yo, what is this? Who are these guys? Okay, 가게요. Somebody call the embassy. Mods, call the embassy. Mods, call the embassy. Call the embassy, guys. Mods, call the embassy.
And after he was taken into custody, it looks like he actually live streamed the police looking through his still unlocked phone.
Johnny Somari の名前で迷惑
As Senkei News' post is in Japanese, but roughly translates into calling him a nuisance broadcaster being arrested for breaking into a construction site, where trespassing in Japan can result in 3 years in prison and or a fine of 100,000 yen, which is about $600 US. But more importantly, Japan has a 99.8% conviction rate. Now, I don't want to venture too far into the land of wishful thinking, but the incident he's being arrested for is over a month old, and we originally covered his nuisance streams over 3 months ago, where even then he was having frequent police interactions. So could it be possible that the cops were just sitting back recording his streams, letting him build a stronger case against himself, and finally when him and his buddy got dropped in the street, they actually had to go book him before it went too far? I guess that's just wishful thinking, but at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter because this trend of monetizing your fatherless behavior is finally ending, as it didn't end with just him.
Monetizing your fatherless behaviour. Yes, it's like you go to any country, you've got to be respectful of their customs and their laws at the end of the day.
So he's just doing it for shot tactics, I'm guessing, just to get streams and just for publicity.
Yeah,
and I know firsthand what it's like to get arrested in Japan.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And how many police involved.
Really?
Yeah. I got arrested at the airport upon disembarking the aircraft.
Oh, really?
At immigration. I was first off the plane, first one into immigration.
Yeah.
And they went, and his eyes lit up. He's like he'd won the jackpot, and I'm like, I'm looking at him and he's looking at me like a little bit of a standoff.
Yeah.
So I think I'm like, and he's going, don't know one of them type thing.
No.
And I was like, this ain't good. So he went, 1 minute, and he fucks off into the back. And then some other guy peered his head round. So I looked at me and sort of like looked back at the rest of the people who were behind the wall. And I'm just staring like, going like, what? And he went, started stapling shit to my passport. And I'm like, no, this doesn't look good. By this time now, there's about 4 million people in immigration.
Yeah.
Anyway, I got carted off to the cells.
Oh, dear.
Into the interrogation room.
Wow.
And I was there for ages. I had to get my laptop out and show me who was meeting. Don't know the meetings he had set up. There's someone with a very similar name that travels around the world, who was wanted by the police.
So you fit the bill, did you?
And he's got he said everything's the same, but he's got a very similar birthday.
Right.
So I guess it's either 1 day or 2 days apart, or maybe the same day, I don't know, or a year apart. Or whatever.
Did you ever find out who it was?
No.
Because the Interpol wanted list is a public list,
Yeah,
isn't
yeah,
it?
yeah,
You can
yeah.
check that sort of stuff
Yeah.
I
out.
can remember you telling me about that before.
Happened before. It's happened in Germany, in the UK, Japan.
Were you shouting at everyone going, phone the embassy, phone the embassy?
I just sat there and thought, here we go, sort of thing.
Again.
But the weirdest part about it, I don't want to go on about the story, the weirdest part about it is when they let me go, I'm walking back down to the arrivals, and there's a girl coming up, and the escalators are packed, right? There's quite a few people on the escalators. I'm coming down, and there's a girl coming up the escalator, right? So I'm like locked eyes, sort of thing. She's staring at me, and I'm like staring at her, and we sort of like go past each other, like staring at each other on the escalator, and she went, Darren Ball? I went, yeah. She went, your suitcase. And I went, wow. I'm like, I'll meet you at the bottom. So I had to go back down and go back down again, sort of thing. Suddenly she went, there's your case. And I'm like, how do you know it was me? All the people in the airport. She's staring at me.
Everyone else Japanese, though.
No, it was just
The one white guy on the flight.
Narita Airport. It was a huge airport, you know what I mean? Yeah.
Traumatizing your fatherless behavior is finally ending, as it didn't end with just him, as more members of the shoe-sized IQ crew are going down as well.
They can't tell me what is going on with Somalia right now. The embassy is useless. That's what I'm saying. Gino, they're going to get you as an accomplice. You think so? I don't know what to do, Chad. I honestly don't know anymore. So I just got off the phone with the Minami police. They're looking for me. Bro, yeah, I don't understand. I can't run. Even if I went to the airport right now, try to hop on a flight to Thailand, they're probably not even going to let me on the plane, bro. Oh my God, they have private investigators out here, bro, already waiting for me. I'm going.
They don't mess about in Japan, do
Not
they?
at all, no.
That's not okay. You're harassing me for no reason. I gotta go, guys. I'm getting arrested, so.
So hopefully that'll be the end of it, because if the Japanese authorities just let this slide, you can almost guarantee it'll spawn more talentless toddlers to come take advantage of your country's culture of kindness. Because if they get out with no jail time and deportation, he's already said nothing will stop him.
It's either I get permabanned or I get killed. That's the only way I'm gonna stop streaming. What's up, brother? What'd you say?
He said, see you later.
See you later, boys. I was about to say, we gotta watch out. Look, the only people we watching out for is the white dudes. We ain't worried about the Japanese.
And see how that works? He doesn't respect the Japanese whatsoever, but after getting a taste of the concrete just one time, he knows who he can't bully anymore. And more importantly, he's broadcasting these facts to thousands of people online. So in my opinion, they have to lock him up. Not only as punishment for his actions, but to send the message loud and clear that bothering the Japanese public is not a career, but a pipeline to prison. So if you appreciate my concise, light-hearted commentary on the tragic status that is today's reality, hopefully I've earned your subscription, then go check out the video on how climate activists are finally getting blasted over their unemployed behaviors.
Seems like something we'd be interested in.
Since you're on the same page with this guy, don't we?
Yeah, I don't know much about him. I know there was a few comments on previous reactions saying that maybe he's a bit political.
Yeah.
And obviously we stay away from politics, but he makes funny videos about interesting topics.
Comes up with some good lines, doesn't he? He's got a good bit of patter.
It's like current affairs, isn't it? What's going on around the world? Sort of thing. I never even heard about what was going on there.
Yeah.
Nothing I've heard
No,
about.
I've not. No.
Like I say, I saw a really short video clip of like an Instagram short or something talking about it, and I just thought, what a bellend.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not political, that one, is it? That's just a guy being a
No, but you just have to be. You just have to
Yeah.
be super careful when you go to any country. I mean, Saudi Arabia almost threw me out because I said you got silly little rules in a meeting. It wasn't even with a government official.
Wow.
Yeah.
And they got everyone involved, and I was like, you do have silly little rules. You know,
Yeah.
And it was like, right, that's it, you're going to get banned from coming back.
Yeah.
I went, great.
So
You had a 5-year ban. I went, can you make it 10? Just so I definitely don't have to come back. Yeah.
Yeah, I grew up on stories of my dad fleeing for the border in the Middle East when he was a long-distance truck driver. And it's like, it wouldn't have ended well for him if he would have been caught.
No.
And that's corruption, you know, that he'd maybe not done anything wrong.
Yeah, you don't want to get in trouble abroad, do you? You don't want to get in trouble anywhere, but
I watched
abroad,
up
certain countries.
Banged Up Abroad, and there's some idiots on there, and I'm just thinking, like, you're asking for it.
Yeah, do you want a free
Yeah.
holiday to Thailand? Just take this ornament with you and
Yeah.
then meet some guy at the pub and hand it over. That's what Banged Up Abroad is full of, isn't it?
Like, it's always Thailand, it's always Peru.
Yeah.
It's you know, the two areas, and it's
Thailand with the death penalty for drug offences, and you get Westerners going out there smuggling drugs.
I just don't get that, me. But it's, yeah, just respect everyone's cultures, and and you'll get along fine.
Absolutely, yeah.
You know, I welcome him. I get involved in it. I try and do what the locals do.
That's what makes.
So I bought myself a gun and started shooting in the air.
Yeah, but isn't that what makes the world interesting? Is the fact that people have got different cultures and different customs. And different ways. You don't want everything to be homogenised and exactly how it is when you're at home. It'd be boring.
Yeah, as long as people aren't getting harmed by it, as long as it's people's cultures, as long as that's what they want to do, absolutely no problem with that at all.
I love that.
Not at all.
If I was going to Japan or similar countries where I know that there's customs and there's subtle ways to disrespect people, I'd do a bit of research before I went. There's some places where showing the sole of your feet is offensive, isn't there?
Korea or Japan, something's one of them sort of things.
And like the tattoo thing.
I think it's a lot of them are myths as well, or it might have been. I don't know. It's probably one of them. There's probably sort of like, you know, someone sat in Australia or India going like, I don't know if you go to England, if you can beat someone up with your thumb, something the size of your thumb. Don't be doing that. You know?
I actually saw one the other day that said if you're ever visiting England, never ever refuse a cup of tea. It's offensive.
I never accept a cup of tea.
So you're right when you say that.
But I never accept one. Someone says to me, "Do you want a cup of tea?" I go, "No."
Yeah, I think someone's just made that one up, haven't they? They must have done.
Yeah, I found it very offensive, to be honest.
Did you? I find that offensive.
Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed that. Don't forget, like and subscribe. We'll catch you on the next one.
Cheers, guys.